Fabrizio Romano updates record transfer of Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. Attention fans, deal done. Fabrizio Romano confirms Liverpool's record signing. Welcome, my friend, supporter of the greatest and best club in the world. Liverpool's pursuit of Florian Wirtz is nearing its end, with optimism in Merseyside that the 22-year-old attacking midfielder will become the club's third summer signing. However, as reported by Fabrizio Romano for DAZN, the delay was caused by complex discussions around the deal structure, not by any concerns about the transfer failing. Having already closed a deal with Jeremy Frimpong and made significant progress in signing Milos Kerkez, the Reds show clear intent under Arne Slot's management, who comes off a historic Premier League title win in his debut season. However, the Wirtz deal has proven more complex due to Bayer Leverkusen's valuation and specific bonuses being negotiated. As Romano explains, Liverpool and Leverkusen are still negotiating the deal structure and how to include and pay bonuses such as Champions League qualification, league win, etc. Although Liverpool's latest offer of €130 million, about £109 million, was rejected. Sources suggest the club is prepared to raise the offer to €126 million, approaching Leverkusen's valuation of €150 million, around £126 million, through structured payments. It is important to highlight that both clubs are aligned regarding the player's desire to join the club. If the player wants to transfer to the club, just wait, Romano noted, signaling shared confidence that Wirtz will wear red next season. The deal variables, including performance-based clauses, are being carefully balanced to satisfy both parties. Reports that Wirtz is beginning to look for a home in England further reinforce how advanced the deal has become. It is clear the player is preparing for the Premier League and aligns with Liverpool's project. The club's recent success, exciting tactical direction under Slot, and promise of European football offer an attractive proposition. Romano's statement, "I'm optimistic both players will join Liverpool," reinforces the belief that Milos Kerkez and Florian Wirtz are on their way to Anfield. With personal terms reportedly agreed, it is only a matter of time until official announcements are made. Liverpool's quick and strategic moves in the market prove Arne Slot's proactive approach. Focusing on dynamic players with good ball progression, both Frimpong and Wirtz fit perfectly into the new model. Wirtz in particular brings creativity, vision, and versatility proven in the Bundesliga, a profile that complements Slot's attacking philosophy. Given the club's ability to compete with Bayern Munich and Manchester City, Liverpool's recruitment strategy looks ambitious and effective. Negotiations may have taken time but reflect the reality of modern high-level transfers, where fees are often split into long-term contracts full of incentives and performance clauses. Frimpong, Kerkez, now Wirtz. This is not a rebuild, it's a revolution. Let others watch. Liverpool is just getting started. Liverpool is very close to completing the signing of young Hungarian goalkeeper Armen Pexi, currently playing for Puskás Academia. This transfer promises to become the biggest sale in the history of the club competing in Nemzeti Bajnokság 1, Hungary's top football division. At just 20 years old, Pexi has already reached an agreement with the English club regarding personal terms, with all formalities on the player's side completely settled. Final negotiations between the two clubs are progressing smoothly, and sources close to the process indicate that the official announcement is imminent. The 2024-25 season was pivotal for Armen Pexi's growth and projection. Throughout the season, the goalkeeper participated in 36 matches across all competitions, conceding only 43 goals and keeping a clean sheet on 11 occasions. His solid and consistent performance revealed essential qualities for a modern goalkeeper, including reliability between the posts, game reading, and command of the area. Liverpool's recruitment team, now led by new sporting director Richard Hughes and coach Arne Slot, identified Pexi as a long-term talent. His signing fits the club's new strategic policy, to invest in promising young players with high technical potential and mental maturity, capable of gradually evolving into the first team. The plan for Pexi is expected to involve gradual integration. Liverpool is considering initially loaning him out to gain experience at a high level, or keeping him as the second or third option in the squad, closely monitoring his development. This approach follows the successful model previously adopted with players like Stefan Bajcetic and Harvey Elliott, young talents who arrived as prospects and quickly adapted to the club's demands. Armen Pexi's signing joins the interests and movements around Florian Wirtz and Milos Kerkez, two other highly valued young talents. This trio symbolizes the Reds' new recruitment era, an era marked by ambition, smart scouting, and building a squad ready to compete now and dominate in the future. In a transitional phase after Jurgen Klopp's departure, Liverpool shows a renewed vision, investing in players with refined technical profiles, competitive mentality, and room for growth. These decisions reveal a commitment to continuing success, but also reinventing the sporting project under Arne Slot's new leadership. Federico Chiesa assured he is willing to continue at Liverpool despite a debut season far from what he expected at Anfield. The 27-year-old Italian international struggled to establish himself under Arne Slot, starting only 4 of his 14 appearances in all competitions. Although he ended the season with a Premier League winner's medal, Chiesa played just 6 games in England's top league. His only start came in the penultimate game of the season against Brighton and Hove Albion, when the title was already mathematically secured. The lack of minutes fueled speculation throughout the season about a possible return to Serie A, with various Italian clubs watching his situation. However, in a recent interview, Chiesa showed openness to staying at Liverpool, saying he does not regret leaving Juventus last summer to embrace the Reds project. "The year is over, but it's an experience I would repeat," he said. "Soon I will sit down with the club, my agent Fali Ramadani, and my family to find the best solution. I wouldn't mind staying at Liverpool at all." Chiesa joined the club in a transfer initially valued at £10 million after being sidelined by Juventus. His integration was marked by several difficulties, including injuries and physical limitations in the first half of the season. The player himself admitted facing moments of frustration, but refused to criticize coach Arne Slot, explaining that he understands the technical choices and prioritized the team's good over his individual ambitions. "You accept the choices as a professional and move on," he said. "The first months were very difficult. I arrived at Liverpool on August 26th, was thrown into a new world, with new teammates, a new coach, no preseason, no warm-up games, and if you remember, in the autumn Liverpool was 3 times faster than the others, with incredible intensity." Despite his uncertain situation, Chiesa is not the only name linked to a possible departure. Other attackers like Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, Darwin Núñez, and Diogo Jota have also been mentioned as potential transfers. In this regard, the club is preparing changes in the offensive sector and is searching for a new forward to strengthen the attack for the new season. Considering all this, the question for Reds fans is, do you think Federico Chiesa deserves a second chance at Liverpool? Or would it be better for the club to release the player and open space for new talents? Thank you very much for watching until here. See you next time.